and I'm here with part 6 of nutrition or fitness facts that need to be squashed, or maybe we just need a little bit more understanding about. Now, last week I talked about how calories that you find on nutrition facts are basically just glorified estimates, and that it isn't an exact science to predicting how many calories or how much energy is in each food. And that spending our time constantly worried and all that mental energy on counting every single calorie that goes into our body is flawed, and which is one of the reasons why a lot of people end up falling off when they try to take that route, right? So we already know that calorie labels can have up to a 50% error rate. Then you got to take into fact, so that's one part, take into fact that each macronutrient has its own TEF or thermal effect of food. So there's a percentage of those calories that is also unique and individual to each person to how much actually gets used in the digestion of it and is not available for use anywhere else, right? So that can have an effect and can change your calorie number up to about 10%. So now we're up to a 16% error rate, right? How you change your food, how you prepare your food can make more calories available within that same piece. So more calories available for absorption, as well as you're not maybe taking into fact what exactly you're cooking in. So a piece of steak that's 196 calories can turn into 240 calories just from preparing it and having those nutrients be more available to you. So you have an error rate there. That's 3 things, right? Your individual absorption rate and how you exactly absorb that food can be different from person to person because it comes down to the little bacteria guys in your gut that can make either things more easily absorbed or not easily absorbed. So we have our own unique fingerprint for that, right? Number 4. Number 5, while these calorie counting, right, can not be the exact way that you want to go about stuff, is our ability to eyeball portion sizes are not very good. Ever pour yourself a bowl of cereal and you're like, hey, this is 1 serving of cereal, then you actually measure it out and it's like a third of it or a half of it is what you should be having. So that, right, can sneak in some calories that we don't realize because we're not exactly measuring them. So putting it all together, right, calories are imprecise, right? We don't absorb all the calories that we consumed, right? How we prepare our food can change the amount of calories we can absorb, right? As well as our individual differences when it comes to our gut and what we got in there that can break things down or not break things down. And of course, the whole portions thing, a lot of us get wrong. So that can leave the whole calories in part an error up to 25%. So if you want a better way, right, of figuring out your calories and calculating that and not having to worry about tracking something in an app or writing it down and doing math 24/7 and spending all your time and your precious, valuable energy, your mental energy on that, you can easily use the hand method or shoot me a message down below or comment here and I'll share an easier way to do that. But wanted to let you know that calories in can have an error rate and is not an exact science. So instead of pulling your hair out about it, right, understand that, do the best that you can, and just keep moving forward because consistency is always the key.